you sit down to go through Monday's game, what were the first kinds of things that you wanted to take a look at?
I mean, just take it one drive at a time and see how the game went and the momentum and, what I was thinking in the moment. And then just looking at my fundamentals, how did I look with my footwork and where my eyes are at, all those kind of things. And and then obviously going over the mistakes and, being critical of myself, but also asking myself, all right, where do we go from here? How do I get better? How do I change it? So that's really what I'm asking myself.
After the game, you said you wanted to look at the film to see why you weren't driving your throws the way you normally would. Did you find what you were looking for? And if so, what was it?
I think, the pick to Ricky was on the run. Like, how can I throw the ball better on the run or set my feet quick and drive the ball? And I left the ball up high, and he got it. The one to JJ, that one is just strictly just throw the ball. I was laying it to a spot where he can go get it, but he had the guy beat, and, I can't take an extra hitch and throw the ball like that. I gotta put it on him. He won right away. And then the one to Ricky was I took a extra hitch. I should have hitched and thrown it right away and anticipated better. And that one was just a matter of being late. So that's what I saw in the film.
I feel like missing time has sort of affected your timing a little bit in these last couple of games.
It's just, reps and playing football again and getting back into it. So, but there's also some good plays that I've made too. So I can't just say because I threw 3 picks in one half, my timing and everything's off. It's give or take with all that. So for me, it's keep practicing, keep playing, and try to be real about it. Not try to have any more excuses.
Will you experiment with a glove at all this week, just given what you might be facing in Cleveland on Sunday?
No, will not.
Did you ever win in Iowa State?
I never did. No.
Do you have any concern in these conditions that you kind of struggle at all to just really grip it and rip it in these conditions?
Possibly. I think that's any quarterback in the NFL. If it's some kind of rain or if the ball's wet, it does change. The mindset of taking care of the ball, but at the same time, you do have to drop back. You got to throw it on time, and if it's not there in time, let's be smart with the ball. So I don't know. I think it just depends on how hard it's raining and really what the conditions are when we get there in the moment. But I don't think I've played in rain before, and I've made it happen before. I've gotten the job done before in it, so I'm not gonna be afraid or change anything in terms of my preparation going into the week. So.
Brock, Juice is the nominee for the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award, and it made George and Christian laugh just a little because they said he's such a trash talker. Can you speak to that?
Yeah. Now Juice is the man. He's got a great public, aura, like we've talked about before. But yeah, just around the boys, man, he loves to talk trash to us and sort of humble everyone else around him. He's a vet. He's been in the league for a while, so. But good for him. I'm glad he's got another award.
How much more alert do you have to be this week for the guy that's going to be in this line of vision with Myles Garrett coming at you?
Yeah, obviously I think the best in the league at what he does, and you have to have a game plan ready for him, and more than anything, understand you can't be holding on to the ball too long, So, and that's, I think any quarterback could say that about him. We all have his respect. So it's going to be a good challenge for all of us, and I'm excited for our game plan to go in and compete. But across the board, their defense in general is really good. So it's obviously 95, but the rest of the guys that they got too, they're a really good squad.
Rock, we've talked in the past about that chip on the shoulder and having something to prove, and I just get this feeling this offensive line has that vibe right now, that your offensive line has this vibe of hey, we've been downed. They look like they got something to prove. Do you just sense that?
Definitely. I think we've had some new faces and stuff that have come in and played, and we have the vets that have been playing together too, but it's changed, since the last couple of years. And I think just as a whole, it's, how can we get back to, and for them, our mindset of let's run the ball, man, and run it down. All the gaps, doesn't matter if it's a gap or outside, they're up for the challenge and they're ready for it. And, but that's been their mindset all year. It's just, now I feel like we've come to a point in the season where everyone's playing together, everything's clicking, but those guys are dogs, man, and they're going to continue to get better, even though we're late in the year. So I love their mindset and everything that they do, the run game, pass game. So we got the right guys in the room there.
You mentioned the Browns' personnel. From a schematic standpoint, what does Jim Schwartz kind of bring to the table? What are some of the staples that makes his defense successful? And what do you remember about facing the 23?
Yeah, I mean, just, they're sound in their coverages, a tough defense. They rally. On film, like, you just see guys flying all over the place. And so when you're watching film and you see a defense like that, it's like, okay, like, it's going to be one of those games, man. It's a blue-collared game. And, they've played everybody really well. Offensively, I feel like they've shut down a lot of offenses. And, it's a credit to Jim Schwartz and how he, coaches up his defense. And so going back to 23 was the same thing. It was a gritty kind of game. It wasn't the prettiest, but you got to find a way somehow, some way. And, when there's a big play, you got to take advantage of it. So, but a lot of props to him and how he's done it throughout, his career as a coach and stuff, but nothing but respect.
Rock, you and Ricky have both had some time off. Where are you guys at in rebuilding the chemistry that we saw during training camp?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're still just chipping away at it, not trying to, hang our heads down or anything like that about, the last 2 games. And obviously I want to get Ricky the ball. He's explosive, he's dynamic. He's a great teammate, a brother of mine. Like, I want the best for him. So it's just about the opportunity that we get in the game. Like, we got to capitalize on it. I got to continue to trust and rep the routes and plays together at practice, and then I know that that'll carry over to the game. So, I have 100% faith that it'll pick up. Thanks, guys.